Damn, baby girl, yeah, you look fly, yeah, you look fly, yeah, you look fly. You got it going on, can't even lie, and the booty crazy. Oh my God, yeah, why you gonna do it like that? Put that ass all on me. Niggas don't even know what to do with all that. No lie, no cap.
See, when I told you they're about nipple length, this is what I meant. Welcome back to my channel or whatever. Today we are going to do a lock Q&A. Got a lot of love on my lock videos and you guys have a lot of questions, so I want to answer them in one video. I did an Instagram Q&A and asked you guys to send me questions that you had about my hair. If you don't follow me on the gram, follow the kid, you feel me? Follow the kid. I asked people to send me questions about my hair on Instagram. A lot of them were the same, like repetitive, so I trimmed it down to 9 questions. I am going to answer all of those. So number 1, how many locks do I have? I don't know, okay? This is like the top question that I get. Why people are so obsessed with lock count, I'll never know. Your locks, you can have 80 locks, she can have 80 locks, and they gonna look totally different. You know why? Because y'all are 2 different people, sis. When I first locked my hair, I was told that it was bad luck to count your locks. I don't know where that came from. That could have been some juju from the South or some shit, but I was told that it was bad luck to count your locks, so I never really did. I don't know how many I have. I've combined some. I've, you know, pulled some off. I have one right now that I'm probably going to end up pulling. They get weak in the middle. This is one of my twin dragons, and I'm going to end up pulling that piece off. Eventually, you lose some, you win some, you know. But the bottom line is, I don't know how many locks I have. I don't care to know. I'm not counting them. I'm here, I'm present, and I'm who I am. Number 2, which products do you use? So in the past, I've always used the Jamaican mango and lime retwist gel to retwist my hair. I've always washed my hair with their shampoo and conditioner, and I've always oiled my hair with their oil. However, I got a new loctician and they did one of those like deep cleansing things, and they basically told me that the Jamaican mango and lime is not really good for your hair, and that it creates buildup, and buildup is something, it's not really something I struggle with because I dye my hair, so you can't really see any buildup. But when he washed it with his products, you could see the buildup. I simply use either Cantu retwist gel, or I use aloe vera gel. He said whatever you put in your hair to retwist it just needs to be clear. Sometimes I just use oil, that also works too. I'm not a fan of the super tight like retwist, so it doesn't have to be hard and like all that stuff. This 3rd question I feel like was a dumbass question, and the fucking audacity to ask it of me pissed me off, but I'll answer it anyway. Somebody asked me if I had lock extensions or if I started my hair with lock extensions.
Oh, you tried it! You tried it!
Are you dumb? Like, no. I went through blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice of getting these inches, honey. I'm not really a fan of the insta lock phase that's happening right now, because I feel like locks are not just a hairstyle, it's a journey, and if you're skipping past the journey, you don't learn anything and it becomes just a hairstyle. So that part kind of bothers me, because I feel like I learned so much on my lock journey. And the people who are just showing up one day with locks down to your ass, it's like, what did you learn from that, sis? Like, you didn't learn anything. Number 4 is, what retwist method do I use? So I do, like, when I first got my locks, I wanted to do the interlocking thing, but I'm tender-headed, and that was like, I didn't like the way it thinned out my locks. Like, I wanted them to be full. I think that tool is really great for like sister locks and those smaller locks that you can't really palm roll. But if your lock is like regular size, I think palm rolling is probably the best method for me. It doesn't stay very long when you palm roll it unless you braid it back into a style, which I think is fine. Like, this whole standard of your hair, you know, needing to be perfectly tight and neat all the time is a European standard that I don't subscribe to. So there's that. And second of all, I don't think that your hair should be pulled that tightly. You know, we've all seen those people, aka Stevie Wonder, where the locks are done. They're done, sir. Like, they are, you just thinned at the top and you got the inches, but it's kind of sparse up here. That's from over retwisting. So I only retwist my hair like once a month, if that. Number 5 was a very interesting question, and I feel like I never really got before, which is, do you get bored with your hair? I do not get bored with my hair, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was a wash and go ponytail queen, okay? I was not one of those girls like you see now where every day they got a different hairstyle. That wasn't me. I didn't give a fuck about doing my hair because I'm tender-headed and it hurt and I didn't want to deal with it. I don't want to spend hours in a chair. You know, black folks, you spend 75 hours in a salon and all you've done is washed my hair and left me in a bowl suffering. No. So I do not get bored with my hair style, and if I do get bored with my hair, I'll just dye it. I really want to try the where they use the pipe cleaners. I haven't done that yet in my Loc journey, so that's definitely coming up soon. Next time I get bored, I'll be making a YouTube video of me trying to do the pipe cleaner curls, because I have never tried that before. Number 6 is how often do I wash my hair. So I wash my hair at maximum once every month and a half. I don't really go longer than a month and a half, but I won't really go any shorter than a month. Like right now, I think I washed my hair January, right before my birthday. So I think it was like the 14th. Today is like January 29th or 30th. I don't plan on washing my hair for the next like 2 or 3 weeks because it's not dirty. It actually smells really good. Number 7 is, do I oil my locks? So yes, the short answer is yes, I do put oil in my scalp. I do not need to oil. You don't have to oil your locks. You need to oil your scalp. Once you oil your scalp, it will travel down the follicle to get to the lock. You know, I see people all the time like putting oil on their locks because they want them to look fresh and healthy, but it actually starts at the root, sis. So I do oil my locks, and I use a Talia YG. I don't know how to say that. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is what I use. It's like orange and it smells really good. It includes a whole bunch of soybean oil, almond oil, vitamin E, olive oil, palm oil, sunflower oil, and FD and 6 amber fragrance. That's the most, it's, you know, kind of natural but not really, but it does a good job at keeping my locks, as you can tell, moisturized, especially with the dye, the color that I have in my hair. I put oil on my hair once or twice a week depending on how I'm feeling. I don't really have a schedule or like a routine per se. I'm not really that type of girl, but if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, ooh sis, you look a little dry, I'll go ahead and just oil my scalp, and then by, you know, a couple days later it travels down the lock and I feel, you know, moisturized. Number 8 was, can you provide some lock tips in general? So yes, my number 1 lock tip for anybody who has locks or is thinking about getting locks is to just be yourself and allow your hair to just be what it is, because that's enough. Oftentimes people get locks and they like really like get weird about like wanting to, you know, have a certain type of locks and look like a certain YouTuber or a certain beauty person with it, like Chelsea locks, or, you know, that one girl, what's her, the black girl with the long locks, I think Danny locks or something. But that girl has had her locks since she was 7, so yours not gonna look the same, sis. You got yours 6 months ago, like, period. Like, anyway, the whole point of having locks is to be free. Like, your locks are your power. Your locks are your connection to the source, to the sun, you know? And I think that people really should, when you're on this journey, just take a step back and just accept your locks for what they are. And they're gonna grow and they're gonna be beautiful regardless. Have you ever seen a set of bad locks? Yes, you have. I know. I thought about that after I said it. But for the most part, if you're doing your job, which is to take care of them, they'll look decent, they'll be nice, you know, they'll fit you, you know. And number 9, which is the last question on my list, is how do I style my hair for formal or professional settings? I don't. I am who I am, and styling my hair for a job interview or for a funeral or a wedding could look like an updo to some people, but to me it looks like whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll just do a fresh retwist, like that's enough, that's what y'all getting out of me. I'll take some energy to retwist it, but I'm not really into the whole like I need to look like clean or kept or anything like that. I think Those are all European standards that I just don't subscribe to. I think that my hair is enough as it is, and I don't have to manipulate it to make you feel more comfortable. So and I understand that we live in this world and we have to kind of adapt to it sometimes, but I simply just do not put myself in environments where I would have to change or manipulate my hair in order to work there or to be there. I've chosen a profession that allows me to just be myself. I've chosen a field where no matter which company I go into, I'll be just fine as myself. And I am just not the type of person who would subscribe to that narrative. And I understand that some people are like, but I want to be a doctor and I want to be a lawyer and all these type of things. And my answer to that is you can totally be that and still have locks. Just do you. People will be forced to accept it. Also, it's kind of illegal now to discriminate against people with locks. I think as of last year, in majority of states, it's illegal to discriminate against us. So use that to your advantage and stay free. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them down below if I didn't cover it in this video. In the meantime, please subscribe to my channel. I'm on a journey to hit 1K. I think I have like 630 subscribers right now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you go get, the hood or the hippie. Peace.